Hey everybody, welcome back. We're on welfare analysis. Now we're going to focus on producer surplus. What I want you to know is if you go to the supply section of our video, we've got a video called Supply is the Marginal Cost Curve. That could be a good video for you to watch before this one, but if you don't, you might be able to pick it up anyhow, okay? We're going to definitely overlap with that video. So, to understand producer surplus, you've got to understand supply is the marginal cost curve. And to understand that, you got to understand what the heck marginal cost is. So I got marginal cost written here, and I got this little line right there. And this is just a general way I like to deal with any marginal measurements, okay? How I kind of think about their definition. So I see marginal cost. I take that word right after marginal, which is cost, and I write the word additional, okay? You can sometimes even put the delta sign, like a little triangle, okay? The delta, the change in, the additional cost, all right? Now, marginal means incremental change or one more, okay? You hear both of those, okay? Oftentimes in economics, we're going to be using the term one more. So marginal means one more. One more of what? One more unit produced, okay? So I'm going to write that down here. One more unit produced. So just kind of a cheesy way that I think about this is I always take that word, throw it up there. That's additional, so it's going to be additional cost. Marginal points me to the bottom. One more of what? Sometimes you just got to know that for an acronym. One more of the units produced, okay? So it's the additional cost for producing one more unit. It's really actually pretty simple. So here we go over to this graph, and we're just going to like make up some values. And I don't even know what we're making right now. I guess we're making pizza because we love pizza. So here we go. First unit pizza. I don't know how much it cost us in reality, but I'm going to make up some numbers, and we're just going to go with them. I'm going to say the first unit of pizza has a marginal cost of $2. What am I saying? To make that first unit of pizza, that first pizza pie, it's going to cost us $2. Now, to make one more pizza, the additional cost, okay, I'm not talking total cost, I'm talking about the additional cost. To make that second pizza pie, it's going to cost us $3. There we go. To make the third pizza pie, it's going to cost us $4. Just to make sure we're clear, what does this mean as far as total cost? The total cost to make 3 pizzas would be 2 plus 3 plus 4, which is 9, okay? So to make 3 pizzas, the total cost is $9, but that's not what we're focused on. We're focused on the marginal cost, the additional cost of making one more unit. So to make the first one, $2. The additional cost to make the second one, just to make that second one, $3, and then $4 for the third, $5 for the fourth, $6 for the sixth. Nope, sorry, I said that wrong. For the fifth pizza, $6. For the sixth pizza, $7. For the seventh pizza, $8. Okay, not all that pretty, but hopefully that looks okay to you. Now, what do I have here? What have I plotted? I've plotted the marginal cost curve for making pizza, which is the supply curve, okay? I've plotted the marginal cost curve. But what we really want to know is the producer surplus. So, to know that, we're going to have to find out the price. So far in this video, I've been seeing these values right here as marginal cost. But now, I'm also going to see these values right here as the price, okay? Sorry if that's not coming out so well. So, I've seen them as marginal cost. That's just supposed to be an and sign. And now, I'm going to put price right there. Well, what's the price? Let's say the price in the market is $5. Oops, kind of missed it right there. That dot was actually at 5 right there. So first of all, like I said, the marginal cost curve is the supply curve. Why? It's telling us the quantity that's going to be supplied. We're going to supply 4 pizza pies. We're not going to supply the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Why? The per unit cost, the marginal cost, is above the per unit revenue, i.e. the price, right? The price of the per unit revenue to the firm. So we're not going to supply the 5th, 6th, or 7th. Remember, supply curve is the marginal cost curve. Producer surplus. Now, we've got the price, which is the per unit revenue. That's a good thing. That's the benefit to the producer for producing the good. And we've got the marginal cost. The surplus, that surplus is right there. Let's kind of analyze that just for a second. So for the first good, it's going to cost $2 to make. We're going to get per unit revenue of $5. So the surplus is going to be $3. Well, that's just kind of mudged off that little dot right there. There's a little dot right there because I want to talk about that one next. So for the second unit of pizza, okay, the surplus is going to be that amount. Let's make sure we understand it. To make the second unit, $3 of cost, $5 per unit revenue. Hey, the surplus, $2. Pretty simple, just got one more pizza where we're getting surplus. We're actually not getting surplus from the fourth pizza. So for the third slice of pizza, it's going to cost us $4 to make it, $5 in per unit revenue because that's the price. We're getting $1 in surplus. Now for the fourth good, the amount it costs is also the per unit revenue. Now some students say, well, why would you even make it? And you might not, okay? A lot of times you'll hear economists say, where we're equal, where price and MC is equal, or one less. That's absolutely true. We don't know. We might make 3, we might make 4. It's not such a big deal because we're really not going to ever be talking about 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be talking about, 486,242, right? And so one more, one less, not that big a deal, okay? So we're just going to say we made the fourth good, but it did not add to producer surplus because the per unit revenue equaled the per unit cost. So what is the producer surplus in total? 3 plus 2 plus 1 equals 6. The producer surplus is $6. Now, just to finish it off, I like to go to kind of like the way we're going to see it in class all the time. Okay? You're going to get a graph. We got dollars per unit. We can see this axis right here is both marginal cost and the price. We've got quantity. I draw in our supply curve, which is the marginal cost curve. So you get a supply and marginal cost curve, and then you get a price. Now, you might get the price because the demand curve is drawn and you go to the intersection point. Great. But you don't even have to have the demand curve. You just need to know whatever the price is. So I'm going to put a price in right here. So price market, draw it on across. What's the producer surplus? Hey, per unit revenue, per unit revenue. There's the benefits of selling something. Per unit cost or marginal cost. So producer surplus is that area between the price per unit revenue and the marginal cost curve for the supplier. There it is, producer surplus. It's that area right there. That's the general way we're going to do it in class. Anyhow, hope that made sense to you. We'll see you in the next video.